went to get this heap inspected last night, and it failed because the computer hasn't booted up yet because the battery went dead. You gotta drive it, cycle it, blah 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 blah. So while you were sleeping, I was heating up the bolt that holds the steering column to the rack, which is way down there, because there is a clunk in the steering column. So I took it apart to see if it was the U-joint. I can get my other hand on my little portable camera. So, nope. The U-joint is nice. See? And the rack seems to be tight, but yet when you turn the steering wheel, it goes clunk, 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 clunk. So, the used U-joint is 60, a used rack is 60, but I don't know what the problem is. Way down inside here, underneath the dash, there's one shaft that slides inside the other, and this is what's clunking, not that. That's something else. Just like that. But the U-joint is nice and tight. There's another U-joint up there. I'm wondering if it's one shaft inside the other is binding it a tiny bit and just clunking internally. Oh man. Fellow wants to buy this car. I want to sell it. I'm struggling with a clunk, clunk, clunk. Alright. Chevrolet, baby. Oh, well, I got everything tightened up. And the battery's going dead. Doesn't last long on this Casio. Crank it up! Look at the key in the ignition. Somewhere. Maybe I fixed the problem. Maybe some thick grease on the shaft. But clunks. Not clunking now, but it was last night. Clunk, clunk. Alright, enough games.
Behind me there.
Chevrolet! Well, I have good news. I took the shaft apart, somewhere around there, and I put it all back together and tightened it up and greased it up, and the clunk, clunk is gone. Going back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth, and there's a sweeper. Get those leaves. Back and forth, and back and forth. And there's no clunk. So the bolt that was rusted in place that I had to heat up to remove was obviously loose. There's no more clunk. No more clunk. What a pleasure. Clunkless. I'm going to advertise it. Malibu for sale. Clunkless. Fire chief. For sale. My bag. My bag. Yep. No more clunk. No more clunk. No more clunk. No more clunk.
Some homeowners are still in limbo.
Good.
Yesterday I talked with a homeowner investigating no.
All right. Hopefully it'll sell. Get that airbag light off. Service airbag junk. Wow, this camera picks up really well. I just got a clip for the sun visor in my Malibu. You read that? Made in China. Mainland China. GM, support, General Motors Corporation, Detroit, Michigan. Government Motors, half Government Motors. Made in China, $5. But the guy at the dealer threw in a few keys. Oh boy. Got dash lights? Yep. Look at that.
I'm going to be straight and tell it like it is.
Jerry Brown, Governor
And in
He
Brown's
left.
own words, he said, "I've been
Cool.
up and I've been down.
Beats those LED
I do
crappers.
my darndest to stay up." Richard Gonzalez, NPR News.
NPR, Liberal News.